doubt anybody has anything new to say.
Very unlikely. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Dr. Rue. Oh my goodness. Food. She really likes to feed us. Dr. Rue seems eager to make up for lost time. Oh no.
Remember we were resting while she contacted her little helper.
Her little helper? I don't remember that.
She didn't tell us who she got to help out in our absence.
Oh. That's right. Not so much as 40 wings, truth be told. You're too selfless, that's your problem. Anyway.
Oh no, don't make me tell that story to her.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be very fond of telling Philomen about Minvilia. On the other hand, I bet she'd be really happy to hear about Reen.
Are we going up the hill?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going up to the terrace where they have tea and things.
Yeah. Where Godbert and Ruby hang out.
Yes, and a variety of different people, apparently. That I can do.
Hi.
Hi, Real. Nope, I don't think he's here to tell us we received word from our helper because of the music. I forgot. The helper is Estinian, isn't it?
Yes.
Sorry. I just read Tales from the Shadows like the other night.
It's okay, Dr. Real will be fine. That's what he does best.
He has a real penchant for acting like Thancred.
He was our inside man during all of the nonsense with the Crystal Braves.
Yes, he was.
Are you calling me riffraff?
Ryle! Riffraff. Street rat.
Just a little snack, guys.
No, this guy. He was like, Rowena will not suffer riffraff in her new establishment.
No.
Excuse me?
She doesn't suffer from you, though. You gave her too much monies. Or tomes. Hello, Cryo.
You're here. Good.
Yay, voices!
So, how are they?
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health.
Well, that's good news, at least.
For the present, at least.
Hey.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
Uh-oh.
I believe it's called
I'm
atrophy.
afraid there may be. I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now,
okay.
my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between
timetable
them.
is getting bumped up.
So wait a second, are you literally saying they're going to fade from existence?
They're losing their
Thancred
connection.
exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too
Well,
if
you're
one
away for
knows
so
to look
long.
for it.
Yeah.
And the distance.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Indeed. Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good. Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening.
Yay! I'm gonna go yell at our pal, the
Don't
Exarch.
yell at him, he was doing his best.
Well, his best
that
hurt
as
a
it
lot of
may,
people.
It is imperative that you
He
find a
was
way
desperate.
to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Leave it to me. Fist punch.
Thank you.
But where's he even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer.
Oh, I got a guy, don't
and
worry.
they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct? Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through.
Me too.
Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure
Krell's
of it.
just like, that
And the
idiot.
key lies with him, with the Exarch.
Well, I guess we gotta go get a key.
Pray return to the First and apprise him and the others of the situation. We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are
She
kind,
called him Raha, that
we
was
will
so
have good news
cute.
to share
Yeah.
upon your return.
I saw that and I'm like, that's what Rommel calls him.
It's a Makote thing.
Yeah, I know.
The first letter before the apostrophe actually denotes which tribe you belong to,
Right,
and
the
your given
family
name
name,
is
yeah.
the portion afterwards. Mhm.
Okay, it's time to go to the ocular. You know, just a million miles away. Look, he doesn't have a hood on. He doesn't have a hood on. Hey, doofus. How are you? It's been a while. So, you did a dumb. I need you to help me. Anywho, let's do talkies. Come, the others must be told. Oh, such lovely news to give everybody. Hello, half of all the people.
Yeah, where's the rest of them?
Wait, they're in with Eden, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oop, never mind.
They just took longer to get here. Well, hold up. We're still missing somebody.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
You're
Will
excused.
Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Nice. In other words, if we need
Yes,
him
of
for a
course.
dungeon,
Then let us proceed.
They're still
I
trustworthy.
think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's
Uh-huh.
findings.
I thought it was clever. Then again, if we have access to the Exarch, does it really matter?
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration.
Might be helpful, yeah.
Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy. The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the first. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state.
I see.
I would not soon throw my life away. Not after the lengths you and yours went to save it.
Well, good, because that wasn't an option, you jerk.
And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail,
Nope.
and your lives be at stake,
Nope. Nope.
there remains one sure method.
Nope. I look angry.
That was amazing.
What was that for?
For being a dumb butt.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless he says so.
How does Alizé get better? How does Alizé get I don't understand this concept of Alizé getting to be a better character every single time she's on screen.
Oh my goodness.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
Don't, yes, don't, please.
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion?
I think Roma's dead.
Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success.
Ah, Yastola's channeling her inner Matoya.
I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of his body and soul, but his personal effects besides.
Yes, so everybody get in my baggage.
This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
That's right. You're all mine now. Come.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us his possessions, he could carry our souls back to the source upon his
This
person?
is just getting weird now.
Yes, Alfie, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're mine now.
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change, but vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on his part, and we'd be left floating in the rift.
I have no doubts. Everybody is
has the
owned
right
by
of it.
me.
The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend.
Fine, I guess. Maybe at some point I'd think you were people or something.
Yet, were we to immure our souls within an object in his possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
You know, that's curious, because I have these crystals that I found on these quests.
White auracite would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
This sounds tenuous.
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back unto our vacant bodies.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves. It was forsaken in the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse, They once occupied a place of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrand is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience.
Indeed.
They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
And try we shall. Also succeed. I hope.
They have lemonade, dear.
They have what?
Lemonade.
Oh, I see what you mean. I'm like, what? I don't understand. What? Spell speed on my gunbreaker? It's perfect.
Oh, this is our next grand adventure.
Okay, Mr. Crystal Exarch. You know, you have a name for crying out loud.
You get it? Do you get it?
A grand adventure?
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure.
When he was talking about swapping tales, he said, I would ask her about, well, for me, I would ask her about her next grand adventure, and he would be very happy if she wanted him to be a part of it.
No, good call. So now we actually have it. He gets to come with us on a grand adventure when we know who he is for once.
Sorry.
Do be prepared for a warm reception. I wonder what he means by that. Is it sarcasm or...
Not entirely sure.
Hello, Bismarck. You look sleepy. It's probably all the rain. Also the 1,000 years of slumber. So many quests around. I want to do all of them. Goodness. We're not even gonna knock. We're just gonna run in guns a-blazing. Let's kill all his royal subjects so he can grant an audience. Oh, that look on her face. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Your moods invariably improve when warrior light is around.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
I feel uncomfortable.
This is kind of awkwardly amazing.
I understand Drek's tweet though. It makes so much sense.
Which tweet?
He posted that picture of Cloud with Aerith and Tifa on either side and was like, did anybody else feel like this during the MSQ? Because yes, I do.
My goodness. The devs are doing a very good job of fulfilling a lot of people's fantasies. Headcanons is, I think, the term I would use.
They know what the people want.
Yeah, they do.
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
I was gonna say, it didn't really look like a pneumo to me.
Hello, little guy. Well, Shorty?
Look, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but...
Arianje is not the only one who knows
wondering as to the purpose of our visit.
master words.
We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them, we will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence! It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men.
I got tired of doing stuff.
You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
Apparently Beck Lug gave into its inner fray.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you.
Alpha no.
And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to...
Is that how this works?
Do puns work?
Apparently.
Do you remember? They're like puppy dogs. You gotta talk to them.
Oh no, one too many.
If you will not be satisfied, I suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just...
Oh, kind of feel bad.
No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions.
Wait,
too,
which
and
court mage?
Countless innocents died for my naivety. Oh, you know not.
Wait, what
you
court
asked
mage?
me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
I wonder if this is an option that you only get if you've done the tank quest.
Yeah, because we've actually been here on the tank quest.
I know what he's talking about. I know which court mage he's talking about.
Yep. You mean the magical plague of Vobert?
You know of the plague? Then you know how dangerous soulcraft can be. Instead of saving your friends, you risk damning them. Are you sure you're willing to take that chance? No.
We need your help.
No.
What if I gave you scritchies?
Oh. Very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. and I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Aww.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
Because there are no secrets here? Okay, I understand though. That was fun. I had a good time. A welcome guest. He looks about ready to leave me behind.
Because you're taking too long.
Be right back. Hang on, sorry. Oh, never mind.
Nope. That's a no.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me not only that the return of night was your doing, but that you hail from another world as well?
That's about the gist of it.
Everything we told you, of the source, the shards, the 7 umbral calamities, all of it is true.
Okay, Han.
I realize how fantastical it sounds, and I would not blame you for doubting our testimony. But given your expertise, you must surely have noted the peculiar nature of their souls.
Any other time and I would have dismissed your stories as balderdash and flummery. But upon closer inspection,
denser
it is
souls.
plain their souls are far denser than is normal, and that they do not possess true bodies.
Okay, so stop looking at Alphino because you're seeing way too much dense.
Save you. Your body is your own, and your soul is the densest of them all.
As I said before, were it not for their heroism, the skies over Norvrant would still be awash with light, the realm yet at the mercy of Vorthri and the Sin Eaters. After all they have done for our home, seeing them safely back to their own, it seems the very least we can do.
Your tale is intriguing. Yes, very intriguing indeed. Simply to hear it is fitting payment in itself. As for your friends, I can but agree. Their valorous deeds on behalf of Norvrant are deserving of recognition, of their own fitting payment.
You will help us then?
I will. I would see my knowledge put to good use for a change. I do have one condition, however. I am not the spry young
Getting so many good
I once
screenshots of
was.
my character.
As such, I will require assistance in my fieldwork and testing.
It would be our pleasure. We'll be laboring for our own benefit after all.
So he was talking about dense souls. So what he's seeing specifically is that we're from the source.
Mm-hmm. Because all the other worlds are going back to the source when they're destroyed.
Mm-hmm. So the souls are partially reconstructing.
Oh, more cutscenes. Less voice, though, I imagine.
Yes.
Well, that all sounds ominous. It's okay, we just gotta stab you a few times. It'll be fine.
Exarch is like, yeah, that seems kind of far away from the tower. I'd better stay here.